buckling under the stress of whatever situation you guys are under. So Sagittarius, we've got the Devil card. That came out first. After that, we got the Strength card reversed. It's not having the strength to deal with the challenges that are being thrown at you, not having the strength to deal with all of the problems in your life, feeling like you can't make it. You're not going to make it. That might be the energy for your week, Sagittarius, unfortunately. On the bottom, we have the Eight of Cups. So this could have to do with leaving something behind. So let's say you're in a breakup. You're breaking up with a significant other. You're going through a breakup. That could be an almost unsurmountable challenge where you're going through it and you're like, oh my God, I don't have the strength to make it through this. And that's what you're feeling throughout this week or at some point during this week. It doesn't have to be a relationship. If it's something that you have to leave behind that's so difficult, it's almost unsurmountably difficult. And like I said, you guys are like buckling under the strain of having to do this. Underneath the Eight of Cups, we have the Hermit. It's like, it's almost like the difficulty is in being alone. So going back to the relationship, the difficult part would be feeling like you can't do it alone. You can't do this because either it's going to make you feel alone or because you just literally can't get through this phase of your life alone because you need help, you need support. All right, well, that seems kind of shitty. So Sagittarius, let's see if we can get a little bit more information from the Oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull advice and see how we can make this a little bit easier for you guys. So let's see what we get out of the Oracle cards. Anything else for Sagittarius? Anything else for Sagittarius? Oh, shit. So we have the Rope coming out with the Crown reversed. You don't want to give up this thing that you have to give up, and that is where the difficulty is. You're gonna feel abandoned if you have to give this thing up. Maybe you're really tied to your job and your business is going under, right? And you have to give up your job, you have to give up your title, but you're very attached to it. And it really feels like you don't have the strength to find another job, you don't have the strength to get back to the position that you were at before. And again, this can apply to any area of your life. I feel like for a lot of you, it's relationship, actually. It's like leaving somebody behind that you didn't want to have to leave behind, and it is making you feel abandoned, or it's touching upon maybe themes of abandonment that are still with you. All right, let's go ahead and pull some advice for you guys and see what you should be doing. What can you do about this? Sagittarius. Advice. It's cut and dry. It's cut and dry. Justice. It's the logical thing. It's just for this thing to end, for you to have to let it go. So if it is a relationship, it's a shitty relationship that you know has to end. If it's a job, you know it has to end because, well, maybe the contract's over, or maybe because the company sucks, you know? So it's very logical and it's cut and dry and there's nothing you can do about it, and it is what it is, and things are gonna change, and you are gonna have to give something up, but you guys are feeling like you can't. You're having a very hard time with it. Well, you know, but the advice here is to see it that way. It is cut and dry, and it's logic, and you do have, and it's the end. It's the finish line, death. The end is here. There's nothing you can do about that. On the bottom, we have the High Priestess. What you can do is you can learn from it. You can gain higher wisdom from having to go through this experience. And that's pretty much the best thing you can get out of this right now, is the wisdom that comes from the High Priestess of just witnessing, watching, experiencing, and taking it all in. Let's see what we get out of the Oracle cards. I'm still not happy about this. Anything else for Sagittarius? For advice. Holy shit. So now we have the Skull and Crossbones, which is very similar to the Death card from the Tarot card, except the Skull and Crossbones is more quick, whereas the Death card can take years or whatever. It's a long term. This is short term. It's saying, let it go. Let it go. And then the number 4 is kind of like saying you have stability. You're not abandoned. You're not like floating out in space. This isn't, you know, it's not like a tower moment. It's not like you're losing everything. It's not like you're losing your house. It's let it go. Let it die so that something new, more stable can take its place. The number 4 is very stable, like 4 legs to a chair. It's like once this thing goes away, once you are actually able to let go of it, there are better things coming your way. There's something better for you down the road than whatever it is you're attached to that you're having a difficult time letting go of. Because look at this. We've got Leo and the Staff. That is major passion and fun. that's right around the corner, and it's something new, brand new that you've never had before with the nut. Now you can only experience it once you go over the bridge. Once you actually get over the skull and crossbones, the end, the letting go. But this is all the other stuff that's waiting for you across that bridge. But you know, the baggage, there's still baggage that you have to work through, and it's complexity. This is the cave. The cave has to do with twists and turns, the darkness. You have complex feelings. Maybe you're a complex person and you got a lot going on inside, and that's part of the reason here why you're having a hard time letting go. But once you can get over that bridge, man, things are really looking really good on the other side. All right, guys. So that is the advice: is just let it end. Let it end and let something new start that is more stable and better for you. Sagittarius, that's your reading. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys got something out of that. I hope that wasn't too complicated. And if you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to follow the channel. I'll see you guys next time.